Need help? Light bless you. What can I do for you?
You need something? Greetings. Hey there.
I buy and trade.
Hello.
Well met. Be careful.
How are you? Safe travels. Light be with you. Farewell. How are you? Hey there. Can I help you? Safe travels. What can I do for you?
I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready. I need to get closer. Not ready. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I can't do that yet. Not enough range. It's too far away. Need more range. Not enough range. That ability isn't ready yet. I'm out of range. Need more range. Not ready. Not enough range. I need to get closer. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready yet. It's too far away. Need more range. Not enough range. I need to get closer.
I supply only the finest goods. Greetings. Light bless you. What can I do for you? See you around.
Not good. I need to get closer. I can't do that. I'm out of range. Not good. Need more range. That ability isn't ready. Not enough range. It's too far away. I can't do that. Need more range. Not good. I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough range. Need more range. Not enough range. I can't do that yet. I need to get closer. Need more range. I'm out of range. Not ready. Not enough range. It's too far away. Need more rage. Not enough rage. I need to get closer. I can't do that. Need more rage. It's too far away. Not enough rage. Need more rage. I'm out of range. Not enough rage. That ability isn't ready yet. Rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready. It's too far away. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready. Not enough rage. I can't do that. Need more rage. Not ready. I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready. I'm out of range. I can't do that. I need to get closer. Not ready. Not enough rage. Need more rage. That ability. It's too far away. I can't do that. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. I'm out of range. Need more rage. Not enough rage. It's too far away. Need more rage. Not ready. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I can't do that. I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough rage. I need to get closer. Need more rage. Need more rage. I'm out of range. I can't do that. It's too far away. That ability. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. I'm out of range. It's too far away. Not enough rage. I need to get closer. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. I can't do that. Need more rage. It's too far away. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. I need to get closer. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Not working. Inventory is full. Need more rage. I can't carry anymore.
Hey there. Be careful.
I supply only the finest goods. See you later. Good day to you. See you around. Hello. Have a good one. Go with honor, friend.
Can I help you? See you later.
rage.
Okay, so my white hits are gonna hit like a wet noodle, right? 'Cause it's, oh shit! Please don't. Please don't. Okay, let the days go off.
I'm out of
Son
range. Need more rage.
We actually might. Don't let that fucking please don't, motherfucker!
Need more rage. That ability isn't ready yet. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
I assume this is about
Armageddon. Yes.
And I like Disney movies too. It's honestly, when I say the Disney movies, I don't mean to shit on Disney movies. I'm a 90s baby. I watched all the Disney movies. Those are OG Disney movies. They slap so hard. I watched all of them, man. Leia Salonga killing it on the vocals, right? Little Mermaid, Aladdin, say what you will, do what you want. I like the original Disney movies. Pocahontas, Tarzan, Hercules, those movies slap, fam. So I'm not even trying to shit on Disney. I just think the art style, I don't know who came up with it. I prefer the vanilla, look and feel. You look at the way the orcs look, like my guy looks pretty badass right now, I feel. If you look at the portrait, they just look goofy, man. You missed the 90s. Oh yeah, Mulan was great. Hell yeah. They have to make more money, more appealing to kids. I don't know if that's gonna appeal to the kids though. I really don't.
Not enough rage.
Like being 12 or 13. I don't think I would like that art style even back then. The old Disney movies art style is so good. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And it's not even that. There's some elements, there's kind of some mature elements in the old school Disney movies. They still had some pretty good, some hard-hitting dialogue in the old school Disney movies too. It wasn't just totally for kids, goo goo gaga. There's some character development, and they're pretty timeless. Okay, we got Spirits of Stone Town. Let's Hearth. Yeah. Activision ruined Blizzard, man. Let's be honest. It's kind of true though. I'm rooting for him, man. I want them to salvage Warcraft, but it's the same thing with Halo, man. Like, I was really into Halo. I read all the books. I grew up with Halo, playing it on the big chunky Xbox. I got super vested in Halo. I was on the Bungie site 24/7 reading about the lore. That first Halo game was just amazing to me. I got really into it, and then look at the current state of Halo, man. Stuff gets too corporate. I hope future generations can learn from how badly they can damage a universe and a franchise when stuff gets too corporate. People need to relax with that, because ruining a universe, there should be no price tag on a universe, right? There should be no price tag. Imagine the people that actually came up with Halo, or the people that came up with Warcraft. or even like Chris Metzen, right? I feel like that guy must be rolling right now with some of the decisions they're making. There is nothing more valuable than the universe that you create. You know, whether it's The Witcher or Warcraft or Halo. If you create a universe that people actually buy into, they subscribe to it, they invest into it, you know, financially, emotionally, whatever, you actually owe them to keep it 100 and to not mess with the integrity of it. And you know, people signed up for that universe, and then if you sell it out, oh shit, someone's RPing with me. Alright, we're here. We gotta go do the Baron Longshore quest, all that stuff. Still remember the conversation Simba's dad had with him as they looked across the plains? Hell yeah, man. Dude, Lion King was great. Halo 2? Yeah, Halo 1 was sick too. That's not the world we live in. You're stuck in the past. Your opinion is the minority. Yeah, maybe so. I mean, I'm not the most politically charged individual. I'm not out there advocating for this or that. I've never been out there with a with a sign, you know, trying to change a certain policy. I just kind of go with the flow. I'll just make the best of it. And I'd say generally I'm a positive person. I'll roll with the punches and just, I'm a happy person overall. I don't think I'm a sad person. I really enjoy life. So whatever happens, I just make the best of it, right? But these are just my observations. Hopefully people that are more proactive can go out and fix stuff. How often do you RP on Bloodsail? I don't know exactly when I RP or not. I think what I'm doing right now is RP though. I think the hardcore challenge is RP. I'm not out there like pretending like I'm having a cup of tea in Goldshire or something, but you know, the hardcore challenge is pretty RP. You got a clip for how the Rogue died? Rogue didn't die, my man. Rogue's still alive. Oh snap! Look at this. Just love to see it. There's people with HC at the end of their name. Other hardcore characters everywhere we go. That's badass, man. What's up, Thick HC? How you doing, man? If you build your channel on hating retail, it won't last. Yeah, no, we didn't build the channel on hating retail. Definitely not. Definitely not. You know, we built the channel on just covering Classic WoW. I talk about it. People ask about the opinion on retail. I'll talk about it. But I don't think you'll find anyone who will say I built this channel on hating retail. If anything, if you look up behind me right now, my man, what do you see at the top? You see all the different expansions of WoW on posters back there. Every single one, including BFA. I'm rooting for Warcraft. I want it to be a cool thing, man. And I bought every single expansion, and I supported them throughout the years, and I try to keep my WoW sub going. So we're not hating retail here. Every podcast you go out of your way to bring up the BFA bullshit shop toys. Definitely not every podcast, but it comes up a lot. Yeah, it comes up a good amount. I don't see anything wrong with that. What's wrong with that? I mean, if you're beating a dead horse and you go too much with it, you know, and it gets boring, that's one issue. But having an opinion about the shop toys. I'm actually playing an Orc Warrior at the moment on retail using the same idea. No heirlooms, only items that drop from quests, etc. It's interesting how strong the characters still remain. That's why the Iron Man rule set is telling you to use whites and grays, and you can't use talents and stuff, right? Because it's kind of based around retail. So in retail, you have to go super dramatic in order to make your character kind of weak, right? So, oh, I'm just yoinking this guy's mouse, my bad. Cargos, I'd say it's more of an immersive experience than actual role play. Definitely lets you really get into the game though with how attentive you have to be during the challenge. Alright, yeah. I mean, it's a fine line though, right? We're playing a role-playing game, so everything is sort of role-play. You know, I'm playing at Orc Hunter and I take the, you know, that's role-play. What's up, DK? Good to see you, man. you think retail will ever adopt some of the gameplay design from Classic? I really have no idea. I have no idea, man. I don't know what to expect from Activision personally. They're kind of just they're gonna do what they do. I'm just happy we have Classic. I'm glad that we can, you know, Classic's not going anywhere. We have official Classic. We have legacy servers. They're very likely going to release DBC and Wrath, so we're gonna have years and years of legacy servers. And I don't know. You would think though that they would, right? They make data-driven decisions there. They have smart people over at Blizzard, and apparently Classic doubled the sub numbers for WoW confirmed. So you would imagine that would factor into their boardroom decisions. I lost hope for retail, but I wish the next expansion will be better. Yeah, so I guess my comment on that is when you see the Shadowlands trailer, and I was actually at BlizzCon, right? So I was there at BlizzCon this past year, and I saw them release the Shadowlands trailer live, and I saw the cinematic for it and everything. It doesn't look like they took any lessons from Classic. I don't know if you guys see something that I don't, but it looks like it's more of the same. That was my impression. It really does look like more of what, you know, they have a formula that works for a certain amount of people, and they don't want to lose those people. They know it works for them. They make money from those people. Their business model is afloat, and I don't think they want to take that risk to try and switch things up too dramatically. It converts. They make money. Expansions are successful to a certain extent, and they just want to keep it going. Classic is still hype, but you have to have TBC prep in mind already, no? Yeah, I mean, for sure. TBC's gonna come out. I'll definitely play TBC. I'm a Classic boy, though, through and through. If I had to play one version of the game, believe it or not, if I had to play one version of the game forever, believe it or not, it's not TBC. Most people are gonna say TBC. I've learned this through many, many different straw polls over the months. Every time I poll the chat, we can do another poll right now. You can watch it happen. You know, we can watch this happen right in front of our very eyes, guys. All of you. There's a good amount of people in here. Surprisingly good amount of people for it being such a late night stream. 430 on YouTube. We got 240 on Twitch. Guys, if you had to play one version of World of Warcraft for the rest of your life, let's say you're trapped in a jail cell, a padded room, you can't leave. There's no hype. Take that out of the equation. There's no flavor of the month. You just have to sit there and play this game for the rest of your life. Which version of the game are you going to play? There it is. There it is. There it is, baby. All TBC. Actually, a couple more people saying Classic and Vanilla, but it's about 80-20 TBC. I've done this poll a bazillion times, and it's about 80-20. People really like TBC. They really do. I think for me it's Classic, you know, again, and this is why I think I am kind of a low-key RPer or whatever, because I don't really like the space aspect. Well, I don't like the space aspect of World of Warcraft. You know, when they start getting the Drain Eyes involved, and you got these little, you know, orbital drop shock pods coming down, and there's like spaceships and demons and stuff like that. To me, even though it's not correct, it really is not correct, right? Because Warcraft is a space fantasy game, really. When I envision Warcraft, it's like a platoon-sized or a company-sized element of orcs and trolls meeting a platoon or company-sized element of humans and dwarves on the open plains in the Barrens, having one of those epic kind of Lord of the Rings styles battles where there's archers and they're just tearing it up out on the open field, kind of that medieval feel, right? That is not really Warcraft, though. It's not. It's a space game. I've come to realize this. It's true. I mean, orcs. People even say orcs are aliens, pretty much, and they're from another world, and they're basically aliens. It's not Diablo. Warcraft is not Diablo. Right? Diablo is more medieval. Will you add TBC leveling? I'll definitely get into the TBC content. Absolutely. I still like TBC. Don't get me wrong. Wrath was when I fell in love with the game. Lots of nostalgia. Yeah, a couple people voting for Wrath. Pandaria, really? You like Pandaria? Pandaria, I went into it as such a doomer going into Pandaria, but I'm not gonna lie, I ended up kind of liking it. By the end of it, it was kind of like I was playing it a lot. You just have to think about how much you were playing.
RPG and sandbox elements are the magic.
Oh snap. Cordonva Gaming, thank you for the €2, man. RPG and sandbox elements. Hell yeah, man, and Classic is like really good for that, right? I just like the zones, the pacing, how funky you look with the gear. You know, Classic is the era of Blackrock Spire, guys. It's the era of Blackwing Lair. You're really like a dragon slayer. You're killing orcs and dwarves and dragons. You know, TBC, it opens it up a little bit more. TBC's a little flashier there. TBC's a little sexier, right? You know, I get it. For me, TBC would be my second choice, though. If I had to play, you know, a version of the game forever after Classic, it would be TBC for sure, for me. TBC brought a lot of much-needed class balance. Did it, though? I don't know, like, what's so bad about the class balance in vanilla, though, guys? Please, try to help. Let's talk about that. What's so bad about the class balance in vanilla? Because this is my thoughts on it. You may think warriors are the best in raids, right? They do the most damage. They're the best tanks. But at the same time, you don't really like comparing classes is kind of apples and oranges, right? You compare one class to other people playing that class. You know, you're not going to compare like a Bloomkin's DPS or a Hunter's DPS to a Warrior DPS. They play different roles, and thankfully all the classes are needed throughout all the buckets of content. PvP, PvE, all the classes are needed. There's no class that just is trash, right? So, you know, and then the other thing is that you don't have to just think about one. Like, everybody can make multiple classes, right? You can have alts, you know, and some classes are stronger than others in certain aspects, but they're harder to gear up, you know. Warriors are the best tanks, are the best DPS. Warrior with advantage is the best healer. I don't know about that. I just think people, the more and more I learn about this game, guys, with each passing month and year, the more and more I realize how flexible it is, and that consumables and world buffs and everything can make such a big difference, and they can really add a lot of, they can really fix a lot of these potential balance issues, right? And that if you're like a determined big brain player and you know how itemization works, and you're familiar with the game mechanics, and you try hard, you apply yourself, you can make, you know, so many different classes and specs work, right? And who's to say, you know, what is a fire mage or an arcane mage or a BM hunter? Because you generally splash into all the trees, no matter what class you're playing. Oh, savory deviant delight recipe. Nice, dude. We might actually do that just for fun. That's pretty hype right there, right, boys? Savory deviant delight. An enhanced shaman will never beat your run-of-the-mill warrior. Yeah, but why would you even compare them? Why are you going to compare an enhanced shaman to a warrior? Enhanced shaman is still going to be better dueler than a warrior. You're going to be able to duel people better as an enhanced shaman. And enhanced shaman has some pretty cool mechanics. Enhanced shaman is going to be better support than a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you provide utility on the shaman, I really just don't think there's really too much problem with the balance of classes in classic or vanilla or whatever you want to say. 1 and 2 stem bracers. It's probably better. Never mind. I like my bracers. 3 stem. I like stem in hardcore. You know, I'm not the first person to say this, obviously, like it's been said many times, but a lot of people think that 112, the patch that Classic is set in right now, is you know, one of the most balanced states the game has ever been in, and that all the classes have a pretty good shot. Honestly, I just wish they had given Ret Pally's Crusader Strike in vanilla. I mean, good Ret Pallies can slap though, man. They don't really even. I mean, it depends what you want to, what lens you want to view the Paladin in, right? You know, if anybody played if anybody played Private Service, you remember, you know, Drakova back then, he blew me away when I originally saw that he would build different armor sets for duels. He would, because Paladins already have the resistance auras, right? They have Shadow Resist aura, they have Frost Resist aura. He would build entire sets around getting like resist capped of different auras, and he would slap in duels, man. He was like a monster dueler, and he felt super confident on Red Pally. And that's kind of the magic of vanilla. Like, you can kind of make stuff really seriously work if you put in the time. There's a lot of flexibility and creativity, and you know, when you factor in buffs, consumables, everything, I'm more and more hesitant. When I look back at some of my oldest guys, I cringe so hard because I used to talk in a lot more generalizations and absolutes when it came to Classic WoW or Vanilla WoW. I used to say, like, you know, Hunters are a tier 1 leveling class, Warriors are a tier 3 leveling class, and just kind of speak in generalizations. And I cringe when I look back at that stuff because, you know, so much is just player dependent. There's so many factors to consider. If you think everyone is balanced, that doesn't change the mind of 99% guilds. I don't know about that, man. Those guilds that are really picky and selective are in the very, very top percentage. Like, you're talking about guilds that are onslaught level. If you're talking about like onslaught progress, yeah, they're gonna take the best stuff. But even them, they're gonna have alt raids and stuff. You know, they're gonna have multiple raid groups. Even within that guild, there's probably raids that don't go full pump, right? And as soon as you get down into that semi-hardcore bracket, you can play whatever you want. You can play whatever you want. Right? You could go Enhanced Shaman, you could play whatever you want. You know, you can do 400, 500 DPS is like any spec. Rat Pally, you can do it. Any spec, you're gonna be putting up, like, literally any spec in the game. You can like top 5 DPS is any spec in the game. If you're in like a semi-hardcore raid group. If you go ham. If you try hard. You get buffs, you get consumes, you know what you're doing. I mean, you can pick any spec and go to Warcraft logs and look at the top performers there. You'll see stuff that's 4, 5, 6, 700 DPS. That type of stuff. Even casual guilds won't let me be a pally tank. I mean, I tanked MC as a pally the other day. It wasn't that bad. I mean, I had some crappy dungeon gear, you know, Skolo and Strat and stuff. Do this. How would you rate warrior leveling as an alt when you have gold to funnel gear? That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, there's so many different aspects of leveling too. If you're gonna dungeon cleave, melee cleave, you're gonna solo level, duo level. It's just a bad practice to speak in generalizations about this game. And I used to do it all the time because I didn't know any better. I was just dumb, you know. But there's just too many ways to view the game that you just have to speak very like carefully. Like, the classes are good. You can make classes work. If you're determined, you can find a, you know, if you're a warrior, right, and someone tells you warriors are shit at streamer privilege, no streamer privilege for me, man. That was a guild. Oh, actually, that might have been streamer privilege. You're saying with the paladin tank? That was some streamer privilege, yeah. I was just on my paladin, but I never got funnel gear or anything. I was just on the paladin. Guild hit me up. They're like, yo, we need a tank for MC. So that was, maybe I got that just because people knew me. But, you know, on my main character, no streamer privilege. Never had the streamer privilege on that guy. We had DKP the whole time. There was no loot council, nothing like that. Earned everything. Earned everything, man. Oh, straight DKP the whole way. Streamer loot? Yeah, no, there's we always have DKP. No loot council, no funneling the gear to people like that. But I was just saying. Oh yeah, with warrior leveling, right? Imagine you're new to the game and someone says warriors are shit at leveling. They're the hardest leveling class. They're bad at leveling. Now you can see, you know, a lot of you right now can probably think to yourself, yeah, that's just a dumb thing. Like, it's too simple of a way to explain it. Are they bad? Why are they bad? What if you duo level? Like, what if you do a melee cleave? Then you're leveling just as fast as the healer in there. Or, you know, what if you run some sort of dungeon cleave? What if you funnel gear and you know, have sick enchants, minor move speed on the boots, awesome weapons the whole way up? You know, also, who's to say? The person saying that warrior's bad at leveling, are they good at leveling? Do they, you know, do they have advanced understanding of leveling in the game? Have they leveled multiple characters to 60? There's too many variables, man. It's tough to say. So when I look back at some of my old guides and I say, you know, warriors or a tier 3 leveling class or whatever, I do cringe. DKP is the best system? Yeah, I mean, it may not be the most efficient system in terms of, you know, perfectly distributing loot in the most impactful place, but it's definitely my preferred system because it feels fair, and it helps keep the fabric of the raid and the guild together if they feel like things are fair. People just don't want to be taken advantage of, right? So if it feels like, you know, even if you are trying to be as fair as possible with loot council, some people may not feel you're being fair, and that's going to create, you know, usurpers and bad stuff, even if you have the best of intentions. So I like DKP because it feels fair. Everybody feels like the same rules apply to everybody. Cleave seemed dead now in my server. You can't even get a normal group for SM. Yeah, see the boost meta, that's another thing. That's why I'm so happy we have this Iron Man or not Iron Man, hardcore challenge, guys, because if you're trying to keep up with the Joneses and be sweaty, you buy boosts, you dungeon cleave, you multi-box. Like that is this table stakes now. In 2020, when you're playing Classic WoW, that is the table stakes of sweat. That you have at least a couple accounts to reset. Like if you're not resetting dungeons and stuff like on another account, it's more rare than not, you know? But it's really nice that we have this hardcore format because now there's actually a reason to go do this content still. It's not dead, you know, and this is some of the best content in the game. So now we have this competitive reason that, you know, and it's also challenging too. Like even if you go to the sweatiest gamers and some of the best guilds, even they're gonna respect the idea of getting to 60 without dying. Like that's tough on any class. So that's part of the reason why I'm so excited about this, and especially because that kind of demoralized me a little bit and made me enjoy Classic a little bit less, to knowing that the leveling meta was what it was. The highest hardcore level that's not confirmed is 42 at the moment. It's pretty insane right now, guys. It's past midnight. It's basically the middle of the night, and we got 500 on YouTube and almost 300 on Twitch. I would assume everybody's asleep though. This is some pretty good ASMR. I'd fall asleep to this. Just listen to some Barons. Listen to some chill leveling through the Barons, man. Some nostalgia right here. Are there any Iron Man 60s? No. Well, Iron Man? I don't know. I mean, Iron Man's been around for a while. Some people said... Here's the thing. Apparently one guy did it. He actually Iron Man to 60. He's a rogue. His name was Falenkar, I think. But the thing is, he didn't have a VOD to prove it. You know, he didn't have the 1 to 60 fully recorded. So he said he did it. And I want to believe him, right? That's the type of thing that you kind of need the full VOD to 60 in order to believe it. Because you could have just died and just not recorded it, right? Or you could have... And all it takes is one death, you know? So to my knowledge... I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, I have not seen a 1 to 60, no deaths, with the whole run recorded. Now, that might change pretty soon, but there's some people who are really interested in hardcore now. Good morning from Romania. I see the Hunters getting some love. Hell yeah, Pelican. We're having a good time over here. 9 a.m. in Spain. Nice, nice. Would you always roll Dwarf over Night Elf or Hunter? No, I rolled a Night Elf Hunter recently. I think I prefer Dwarf over Hunter though, just looks wise. And yeah, I think Dwarf Hunters look really cool. Is it mainly the starting zones? So the starting zones for Night Elf is not a drawback. I mean, Night Elves have some of the most efficient leveling paths. Darkshore, at least in the speed leveling community, is considered BIS, man. I mean, the number one most efficient leveling, apparently point blank period in the game, Horde and Alliance considered, is the Gnome/Dwarf starting area into the Wetlands Death Warp into Darkshore. So it's Gnome Dwarf into Darkshore is considered the fastest, but the Night Elf starting zone into Darkshore is amazing. Darkshore is just considered insane for XP per hour. Okay, did we complete these quests? Let's see. Yeah, Barren Longshore and South Sea Freebooters. I turn that in, pick up the follow-ups and do those. Gotcha. Haven't played since release and only played for a couple of days to level 32. I just resubbed again thanks to you. That's what's up, Meg. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey Cargos, following your Warlock guide, I'm level 51. What would you recommend doing and where to get to 60 as fast as possible? So you're just solo leveling as a Warlock? We have a lot of options, man. I mean, you gotta hit up Winter Spring and the Plague Lands. So Winter Spring is nice, it's chill, it's nice, like, relaxing leveling. You can also get started on some of the Frobog rep there, if you're looking for some of that stuff, like Medicine Pouch. Medicine Pouch is insane on Warlock. I don't know if you're on a PvP server. You can start running at 51. You can start getting Privis and stuff now, too. So you can start just queuing, doing some BRDs. Soon you'll be able to do Elbers and stuff. Getting the Jailbreak quest done, or whatever, getting the ring, getting some of that Privis stuff. You're already pretty much right there. Why not level a troll? I like trolls. Trolls are sweet. I like trolls a lot.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back.
Orc Hunter is my favorite looks wise and stuff. Troll's probably better, efficiency, but I like orcs. They're cool. My favorite race probably overall. I only level with the Oni buff. I mean, that's big brain, man. If you can, keep it all logged out in the city, get that rested XP, ticking up, wait for the Oni buff, and only level with the Oni buff.
Ratchet. Hope you're looking for work.
Yo, Mild Shedda, my boy, thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Just got Twitch and OBS set up. Thanks for the tips. Let the blessed run begin. I'm rooting for you, Cheddar, man. I see you in the guild now. Welcome, welcome to the world of streaming and recording. I'm excited for you, bro. Orc plus damage to pet is best. Think so? I mean, trolls have a lot to love, though, right? The plus beast damage is really sick, especially if we were the survival hunter. We already have 3% plus damage on the monster slaying. If we were a troll, we'd have another 5%. Do some big damage to the beasts.
Keep it real. Be good.
Do you think ZG is going to come soon? I've been asking stream about that for the past week or so. I think most people said 3 months. They want 3 months before ZG and AB come out. I don't know if you guys have any different opinions now, but that was most of the feedback we were getting.
Hey there. Just passing through.
I'd like to see stuff spaced out a little bit more because we're having so much fun with stuff like hardcore mode. Again, that's kind of a selfish desire, and a lot of people are just craving AB, right? But Classic is going to come and go before we know it. TBC is going to be here, and this is going to be an era that we're going to be nostalgic about someday, and it'll go by in the blink of an eye, right? So to slow it down a little bit, it wouldn't bother me. Three months is crazy? What do you mean by that? Crazy short or crazy long? So vendor some stuff.
Ah, potential customer.
Hey Cargos, do you feel like Hunter is cheating? I've been leveling one, super fun, feels too easy. No, I don't think so at all. Not at all. Hunter's really fun, And they don't blow other classes out of the water in the sense, like, World First was a mage, right? World First was a mage. So yeah, they're really good at leveling for sure. But other classes are good at leveling too, and if Hunters don't really slot into a spell cleave. So they kind of have to go solo and level, and a spell cleave can just tear it up, man. So casters and stuff can keep up with the Hunters in terms of XP per hour and getting to 60 really fast. It's really tough to slot into a cleave group as a Hunter, because you're not really welcome into the melee cleaves. The spell cleaves don't want you. You can get a Ravager and try to do some melee cleave with it, so you're pretty much relegated to being out in the open world by yourself. And then even with that in mind, a really well piloted mage can even outpace you to 60. So Joker was abusing layer hopping. Yeah, I didn't watch his stream too much. I mean, he's a monster. Either way, Mage is really competitive, right? Okay, so we're gonna go do the follow-up quest, which is... What is it? What is the follow-up quest here? Stolen booty, right? Stolen booty. Stolen booty. Oh, we're just doing stolen booty. Okay. But part of me just wants to do guns at Northwatch, man. We're already here. 17, we could do it. Nah, I'll just follow the guy. So we're just doing stolen booty, then we go back to Ratchet. We're bumping though, dude. We do so much damage right now. Joker never died to 60? Oh, he definitely died to 60, man. I've heard that a good amount though. Some people come in the stream saying he never died. You need to die to 60. You're shooting yourself in the foot. If you're trying to actually race the world first, you need to die like many times. He probably died like 30 times. Because you need to kind of, there's many times, instances where it's advantageous to die and just like take the red sickness, take the L. So there's no way he didn't die. He layered from 58. Okay. Hunter is the safest hardcore class. Again, I personally, I don't know. We'll have to see, right, as it pans out. But I really do think the safest classes for hardcore are the classes with self-healing. Hunters don't really have self-healing. They just have the standard self-healing with bandages and potions. But self-healing, druids, priests, paladins, they just have way more gas, right? If they get into a sticky situation, they just have more gas than a hunter. Hunter, things can go quickly wrong, right? I mean, Hunter will level faster than some of these classes with self-healing, but that's not necessarily the safest. The safest are the classes with self-healing. IMO. You know, Paladin with spiritual focus and concentration aura, how do they die, right? If they're really safe, they can free cast heal themselves with 47 mobs banging on them, right? They have bubble, they have 100% pushback resistance, priests have renew and bubble and psychic scream. Hunter, you may say feign death is really good, right? But feign death is not going to remove you from danger. Like if you get into a bad spot and you feign death, you could pop back up out of feign death and you're still in a bad spot and you pull the mobs again and you know you have a hard time getting away because you have to go another 30 seconds. Pets, traps, yeah. I mean, there's no self-healing though. Is Warlock self-healing? Sort of. I mean, yeah, you have many ways to convert mana into health, sort of, with, you know, drain life and stuff like that, but it's different. It's not like you can heal yourself with a fat heal. You can Hellstone, which is self-healing, right? Warlocks and Hunters are good, don't get me wrong. I just think pound for pound safety-wise, if I had to bet money, if you had, okay guys, I mean, if you had to bet, if you had $1 million on the line, or if you had to save your family from a burning house and you had to get 60 with one life on one character, like you actually really had to do it. You know, there's nothing really at stake. We're just doing this for fun right now. But if you had to, gun to your head, which class would you choose? For me, the class I would choose would be Paladin. Even though it's not fast to level, it is not fast at all comparatively like a Hunter or something. But I would actually pick Paladin. So some people say Hunter, but Paladin, if you are playing super safe, I honest to God, Scouts on, I think I could get to 60, even with no bubble art. I would just have to play super safe. I would go immediately spiritual focus. I would itemize for pure stam. There it is, French Tech in the house. What's up, French baby? How you doing? can't pull. It's true, but you can pull with grenades and stuff. You can find a way to pull. You can just face pull. That's one thing. Paladins, you say paladins can't pull, right? But as a paladin, you know, even in dungeons, right, when you're leveling up, you can still just face pull. So what you would do, like, I'll leave my pad here. Like, if you're a paladin and you have to pull this guy, yeah, I don't have a ranged ability. It'd be sick to throw a little boomerang at him or something. But you just inch forward like this, you know. You just inch forward, and then eventually you'll get. I mean, I'm so high level compared to this guy, so it's gonna take a while for him to pull him. But that's it. You know, you just pull with your body. You just gotta be very safe. Bubble Heart, yeah. I'm saying even without Bubble Heart, if I had gun to my head, had to do it. You know, the BlizzCon finale, $1 million on the line. You know, save your family from a burning house. I'd play Paladin. Take me about 27 days play to get to 60 probably, but. Yeah, bubble sprint pot. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Or even just French tech. Even just blessing of freedom. Blessing of freedom swiftness pot is sick too, man. A little range judgment, true. Yeah, I mean you just body pull though. You still say hunter. I mean, to each their own. Everyone has different play styles, but hunter's not bad. I just think they're not as safe. Alright, so we got the telescopic lens. Now we need the shipment of boots. I think that's over here. Here it is. I go Druid. Yeah, Druid's not bad too. Someone brought up a good point though. You know the main way you would die is Druid, at least IMO, and I think even like a really seasoned Druid player could find themselves in a sticky situation. Is mismanaging mana and not having enough mana to go into form. Because form is really your out, right? If you're like rooted or slowed and you have to run away, you kind of just spam travel. You just spam cancel form with travel form and stuff, and you can generally get away. But you know, if you mismanage your mana and you get into a bad spot, and you don't have enough mana to go into form or something, you know, you're kind of squishy if you're out in caster form, and you don't have like some really hard oh shit button. Yo, see you later, Tyrannia. Peace out. How to play rogue sub-spec. Wow. Interesting. Is it worth getting an owl and Teldrassil as a horde hunter? No. No, I wouldn't say so. Go all the way to Teldrassil. And nightmare getting there, dude. I would just, if you're going to get, you know, an investment, if you're going to get a pet as a hunter on Orc and you want to, like, make the trip, you can get the Flesh Ripper in Westfall. It's not as bad as you might think. So what you would do is you would take the Zeppelin from Orgrimmar to Gromgal. You would take the Zeppelin from Orgrimmar to Gromgal, and then you would run up the coast, swim up the coast, just AFK, you know, go make a cup of coffee, go make a cup of tea, pay your taxes, call your mom, check in with her, and just numlock up the coast into Westfall. It'll probably take you 20 minutes total, and you can pick up a Flesh Ripper there. It doesn't take that long. You know, it's the same path people used to get the Dead Mines as the Horde. It's not too bad. Crick's Warlock all the way, dude. Crick's a big Warlock pumper, though. It makes sense. Alright. We got the stolen booty. Let's head back to Ratchet. Turn this in. is it worth getting Blood Axe Warg? What do you mean? The one from Blackrock Spire? Yeah, you need that one for the max rank of Fury Cell. Blood Axe Warg. Yeah, you need that, right? That's the only guy with Fury Cell. Is that last Warlock class quest where you can summon the Infernal important? What does it give again? You're talking about the Infernal class quest? Getting Infernal is definitely worth it as a Warlock, yeah. Infernal is sick. It's a cooldown people forget. People say Warlock don't have an on-demand stun, right? They do. Infernal. Infernal is sick. Like, it's really freaking good, dude. Shaman with the host. Thank you so much, brother, with the 12-viewer host. Appreciate it, man. Welcome everybody over from the Jaman stream, the Jaman family. Jaman, another hardcore boy. You love to see it. Been a big fan of his content. Really enjoyed meeting this guy recently. If you guys, honestly, you guys are sleeping on Jaman. Let me tell you right now. Let me plug his channel real quick. You guys are sleeping on this guy. One of the nicest dudes in this damn community. Dead ass serious. He also streams hardcore. I can't believe I only kind of became woke to the Jaman content recently. I'm telling you, man, like, you guys are actually sleeping on this guy. Super nice guy, like, amazing. He has a podcast and everything. People are sleeping on him. We're lucky to have him in the community. We gotta support him, so check him out. He's always streaming too. He streams every day, it feels like. Imagine the balls of a hardcore Warlock summoning a Doom Guard. Right? Well, you can get a Doom Guard with Curse of Doom popping. Appreciate those, Shaman, man. Hope you had a good stream, bro. Man, 12:23 a.m. and we have close to 900 people in here, guys. I feel like an actual streamer. Like, this is really happening, and I'm so thankful. Just a quick posture check for everybody watching the stream, tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Your comments in the Twitch chat, the support, the donations, all that stuff, man.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
You're making this little man-child's dreams come true. You love to see it. Okay.
Glad I could help.
Let's turn this in. What's next? Fly to the crossroads, and then we're gonna do. Oh, we're gonna use a Cheiki. All right, we're gonna do a Cheiki, progress Chens, do Semiflange, Raptor horns. All right, I gotcha. I'm tracking. Didn't you just earlier play a hardcore rogue? Yeah, the rogue is still alive and kicking. I'm just kind of an alcoholic. I like, you know, every day I feel a little different, and I wanted to play a hunter, and I wanted to, you know, play some horde as well. So, also, I really wanted to get some more community going on the horde side of things on here, because if you guys have been following the hardcore scene on Bloodsail, it's been mainly Alliance. Alliance is 80-20 on the server or something like that to begin with. So I wanted to get some more people playing horde and kind of balance it out, have some guilds on either side.
Keep it quick, kid. I ain't got all day.
So that's part of it too as well. Why did you pick Orc over Troll for Hunter? I just think Orc Hunter is me in game. You know, that's Cargos. Like, that was my original name. Cargos was on an Orc Hunter. That's how the name started. It's me in game. You know, I think Orc Hunters look amazing.
900 people, gang. Here's to more each day.
Thank you very much for the $5, Seamus. I appreciate it, man. 900 people. Yeah, you love to see it. Look at Twitch, YouTube. Man, oh man. Thank you for all you do, Seamus. Cargos, bro, let's mix it up. How about some Fallout or Diablo 2? Nah, there's nobody's gonna watch me play that, man. I'm also really just into Classic right now, dude. I'm not really in one of those I'm not really feeling burned out right now. I'm feeling pretty motivated about things on the Classic side.
Have a good one.
I played D2 before, though. I played Warcraft 3 a few weeks ago. Some of you guys tuned in. Okay, so fly to Crossroads. Let's go to Crossroads. Iron Man no add-ons edition. Go for it, man.
Hey, how you doing?
Add-ons don't bother me though.
Yo! Hurry back!
Can you give us an add-on rundown? I actually have a whole video dedicated to it, Mr. Goodman, on my channel on how to set up a UI. So everything you see here, the exact setup right here, it still kind of preserves some of that original look and feel of the original, you know, out-of-the-box UI, but you still get kind of the amenities of swing timers and stuff like that. There's a video on my channel where I go over all of it. If you have any questions about specific add-ons, though, I'm here for you. You suck at Warcraft 3? Same here, bro. Once upon a time, I used to be good at RTS games. Played a lot of StarCraft. Sophomore year of college, man. Grinding. Zerg on the ladder.
I can't play like that. I play to relax and chill out. Ooh.
The cave, though, for Samaflange manual cover is horrible. Oh, yeah, up here, right?
12 hours is a long time.
Yeah.
Entire day at Saturday.
It's a little rough. As a hunter, should be fine, though. We're over level for this. Not Korean enough. Big true. Big true.
High-speed play. And I can't be talking to the chat room.
Cargos, I've been watching you for a while now. Your guides help me out a lot. Don't have a lot of time to talk and chat because I usually watch you at work. Honestly, my favorite streamer. Thank you very much, Tony, for the kind words, man. Baneling bust. Oh, yeah, you already know. Baneling bust. Was never really good at the Baneling bust, though. You know, I remember it. I did it before. 5 Banelings, destroy the supply depot. It's a very delicate strategy. And I was mainly into like roach pushes, like tempo. Roach Ravager is my favorite strat in the current meta right now. Just pushing with a couple Ravagers and some roaches, like really strong tempo timing push. Hey, take care, Courtney. Have a good night. But back in the day during sophomore year, my thing was 2-base mutiling. 2-base mutiling was huge for me, man. I would just kind of turtle up, you know, throw up some of the static defense at the base, 2-base mutiling, and just harass the enemy to death. And it would be a super annoying style to play up against, but that was my thing. You were streaming RFC when I went to bed, and now still streaming when I get up in the morning. Hell yeah! I mean, we took a little break, Grammy, but I really enjoy streaming now. It's not painful. It's really a lot of fun now. I look forward to it genuinely. It doesn't feel like work.
Blood and thunder.
We have a lot of good conversation in here. It's pretty much the best socialization I get day to day as well, so.
Go forth.
Okay, so we're gonna do a Cherokee, Samaflange, all that good stuff. How are we doing on arrows? Very good on arrows. Plenty of long jaw mud snappers. Did you get anything from RFC? Yeah, I got some good greens. I got a lot of stuff from RFC. What rank are we? What level? We're 17 at the moment. We're a little bit over leveled for the content we're doing right now, but you know, it's hardcore. It's not the end of the world. Ooh, 144 damage Raptor Strike crit. Those Savage Strikes really come in handy here. So, for those of you who haven't been following the stream too much, I will show you the talents. We are, for all intents and purposes right now, guys, we are a survival hunter. So, check these talents out. This is not a meme. This is pretty serviceable. Is it the most efficient thing ever? Probably not. What shield is best for an Orc Warrior at 23? Crash's back isn't that good from WC, I don't think. I looked at it the other day for the Twink bracket. It's probably Commander's Crest from SFK, I'm assuming. Because I think Crash's shield, isn't it just defense on it or something? Yeah, Staff Fighter, exactly. We're a survival hunter for all intents and purposes right now, and it's pretty fun. So, you know, our playstyle right now is to not really tank with the pet. We're just going to kind of try to time it so the mob will reach us, and we can finish it off with a big chunky Raptor Strike. The pet's going to be hitting the mob from behind, doing some increased damage to it because it can't parry and stuff. But we're not really using Growl. We have two, you know, rank 2 focus dumps, and as you can see, the pet comes into melee range, and we just wabap it with a humongous Raptor Strike, you know, 20% crit on it. You can kill these things. It's progressing Chens. Might as well. Boom. Savannah Lion Tusks. I mean, look at the damage. It's really quite remarkable at this moment. 131. You're going to see these fat raptor strikes. You're seeing the critties, right? The critties are just absurd. Mob comes within melee range. One raptor strike. Mob is dead. Just smooth as butter, man. Smooth as butter. Be careful in South Barrens, will do. Elixir of Giant Growth, second time that's dropped. Alright, so we're working our way up to Cherokee and Samaflange, should be around up here. Working on Chen's Empty Keg. In Classic WoW, is the correct term level or rank? Well, rank refers to the PvP system, the rank 14 PvP system. Rank 14 is the highest rank. Rank 1 is the lowest rank. So usually when you say rank, you're talking about PvP. Right now we're leveling, so you're talking about level here. Look at that, 142 Raptor Strike. Hell yeah. Looks like this is your first hunter. No, definitely not first hunter. Leveled quite a few hunters. Why do you say that? I'm a PvP hunter. Look at the big critties, man. You love to see it. Well, cargo's back to the salt mines. Alright, take care, Malrex, man. See you later, man. Each Strider meat is really good, by the way, guys, because it makes 2 spirit food. Gotta keep that in mind. So these Striders are pretty nice to kill. Which survival talent are you going to do next? I think I'm done with survival. Let's take a look at it. If there's anything juicy, we could get another point in humanoid slaying. Get some in parry. I don't think anything else is too juicy here, though, honestly. I think we go down BM now. For the time being, we're survival hunter, though. This music, though. I'm gonna start my first hardcore experience tomorrow. I really like the idea. Oh, that's awesome, man. Who here is giving it a shot so far? You guys have any feedback from it so far? We have a tournament going on the 29th. For those of you who haven't been following, it's totally free. You guys can all join. You know, there's gonna be some prizes given out. Nothing too juicy, but it should be really fun. Everybody's invited. It's gonna be like a little artificial fresh 12-hour play window. Ooh, check this out. Look, rare spawn. Dishu. Never seen this before. Simple robe of stamina. +4 stam robe. Might be better than mine. Am I gonna have to wear a dress again, boys? I'm actually gonna have to wear a dress. Oh no, not like this. Oh no, I have to wear a dress again. I look like a freaking warlock NPC. It is better though. It's more armor and 1 more stamina. Yikes. If you die, you are out. Yeah. I mean, you can just keep playing though, right? But you're out of like the running, you know. You're out of the running for the competition, but you can obviously keep playing, you know. It really brings back the interest to the game. That's awesome, man. Love to hear that. At least it's not a diaper. I don't know. I don't know what's worse. Wearing a dress or a diaper. They're about equally as scuffed. I just killed that guy yesterday. He spawns 4 cubs, but you just murked him. Oh, really? It's that hunter damage, man. Interesting, though. He spawns 4 cubs? That's a lot. Are they, like, regular strength? Have you ever seen Braveheart? Oh yeah, I saw Braveheart. That dress makes your beautiful eyes stand out. Thank you. You look so pretty, bro. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Big hype for the Warlock NPC right here with the quiver on. I look like a freaking Warlock trainer in the Cleft of Shadow right now. Does this look pretty fun though? For those of you like watching this take place right now, like this whole survival hunter raptor strike shit. So strong, man. Feels so good playing this. Just boinking stuff with a staff. Plain Strider Kidney making some progress on this Chen's empty keg. Was it the black tiger you killed? No, it's a there's a little spotted leopard looking thing we just killed. So it was a rare spawn. How long have you been streaming? This streaming session has been... Let's take a look. Streaming session has been 1 hour and 56 minutes. Not too long. We streamed a lot today, about 9 hours earlier. Then we took a break for a couple hours. I hung out with the wifey, had some dinner, had some bread pudding, had some noodles. It was delicious. Watched a horror movie. And then came back. She fell asleep. Came back. Got some more playtime in. Did we pass a Cherokee? I feel like we did. I think it's over this way. Yeah, I think it's over here, a Cherokee side. There it is. Bread pudding is fire? Hell yeah, man. What culture is bread pudding? Is it, you know, all cultures? I feel like it's Jamaican or something, or Caribbean, rather. Very cool concept. I'd like to try it too. Was thinking about hardcore in Diablo 3 the other day, and just renewed my WoW subscription. 1 and 1 and 2. Are you keeping track somewhere with other players? Yeah. There's a. Let me actually shield the Discord real quick. There's a good amount of people. We got the night squad in here, the night gang. And oh, British. Oh yeah, duh. That sounds pretty. Okay, here we go. Here is the Discord. If you guys are interested in giving it a shot. There's guilds on the Alliance side, the Horde side, multiple different servers. If you're on EU, they have some guilds going on Hydraxian Waterlords and Mirage Raceway. If you're NA, Bloodsail Buccaneers is kind of the main spot right now. And we have this tournament going down on the 29th. So if you're interested and if you're going to be free, it's a Saturday. Sign up, man. It's going to be a really good time. It's going to be fully casted, fully produced, you know, logos, transitions, all that stuff. We got a really good designer on it, making some stuff. It should be a really, really fun time. EU gang? Hell yeah. EU gang's probably waking up right now at this point in time, huh? It's what, 9 hours ahead right now? So was it 9 a.m. in Europe? The graphics are so good. I can't believe this game came out 16 years ago. Me too, man. This world holds up. How will the tournament work? So the tournament will work like this. Alright, imagine this is the 29th, right? This is going to be the first tournament, right? So we're going to refine it and make it better each time. But imagine today's the 29th. Okay. Just thought exercise here. Today's the 29th, the tournament is today. The tournament is going to start at 8 a.m. So I'll probably start streaming at 7 a.m. and start doing some pre-game coverage, just shouting it out, building up some viewers on the Twitch. 8 a.m., everybody starts their stream, and you have to start with 0 XP at 8 a.m. You start your stream, you start your recording, and you go. It's like an artificially inseminated fresh. Everybody goes at the same time, following the hardcore rules. Solo, self-found, you professions, talents, authorized. You know, dungeon groups authorized with only 1 dungeon per character, and you record it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna, you know, go to the different streams of people who signed up, and there's gonna be some pretty, you know, there's gonna be some personalities you guys, you know, and we're gonna go back from different POVs to different people, and we're gonna see, you know, which classes are at which progress, you know, what level people are. It's gonna be a chill stream. We're gonna be shooting the shit. It's a 12-hour stream, so we're gonna have personalities in there just talking about WoW, talking about life, chilling out. It's not gonna be the most hype thing ever, right? You know, watching leveling, but we're gonna go to different perspectives, keep an eye on all the different classes, and then at the end of the play window, we're going to close it out at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to see how far everybody got. And we're going to give out class-specific rewards, so it's not going to be just only who got the fastest. It probably is going to be a hunter or something like that. You know, so we'll give out a first, second, and third prize overall, but we're going to shout out specific people in the different classes. Delete character noob. I'm not sure if you're trolling, bro, but you might need to take a lap. Time you have for 10 minutes. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna shout out specific. We're gonna shout out people from different classes, so warriors, paladins, mages, druids, all that stuff, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's gonna be fun. Sounds great. Yeah, it's gonna be hype. I think it's gonna be a good time. I think Blizzard's gonna keep an eye on it too. So there's a chance, guys, that if this goes well, and you know, people really enjoy it and have a good time, that maybe, just maybe, down the line, Blizzard would consider making an official hardcore server, right? Something like that, but we'll see. If I was Blizzard, I would keep an eye on the event and see how well received it is. And if it's really a hit, we could do unique challenges, guys. Every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we could do some kind of different, you know, different rule set and switch it up. Maybe duo leveling. We could do trio leveling. We could do... The sky is the limit. The world is our oyster. Once we get this community going with hardcore and people who are on board, you know, have good... We're going to play honorably and stuff and record it and get a good community going. The sky is the limit. We can really have fun with the game and do some really unique challenges and stuff. So for those of you who are interested right now, this is still early days. We still have a lot to figure out as far as fleshing it out. A Cheyaki, who's getting that nostalgia triggered right now looking at this white lion. Vanilla is truly a sandbox. Hell yeah. We haven't been treating it like a sandbox though, right? Myself included. A lot of us have not been treating it like a sandbox. But thankfully in 2020, when we have stuff like Discord, Twitch, streaming, we can share media so fast that we have the tools to do legit stuff with the sandbox. Yeah, so you guys are all invited. It's gonna be a good time. Can we log in?
Log in and set up our add-ons before the start.
So what I would do, I mean, this one is going to be a little bit scuffed, right? I'm already accepting the fact that some people are going to have some rested XP. The ideal way that you would set it up is you would create a character with a name, right? So let's say I want it to be Cargo's HC. This would be the best practice. You would create a character, Cargo's HC, set it all up perfectly, delete that character, remake him, and not log in. So because you just created that character with the same name, he's going to have all those settings, but you didn't log in, right? And the reason why you'd want to delete and make one that never logged in is so you wouldn't accumulate rest. But at the same time, getting even 2 levels of rest at level 1 is not the biggest deal in the world because those levels fly by so quick. Iron Hunt is 45. Wow. Dude's killing it. I hope he's streaming everything or recording everything, all of his progress. Should make a streaming tutorial. Hold up. Let me just take my hat off. Feels a little uncomfortable. So my man Crix, he was in here earlier. He said he was going to make a video about like a really simple guide for people that are new to streaming. I think that's a really good idea. So if he ends up making that, we can just promote that and use that. You look like a shaman? Yeah, I really do, huh? I look like a warlock or some kind of caster. I have a staff. First I was wearing the diaper, now I'm wearing the dress, boys. Beaded robe of shadow wrath. Okay. Check down. Semiflange next. We do semiflange. Progress raptor horns. Progress harpy raiders. Complete harpy raiders. Alright, sweet. So we're gonna do semiflange, which is up here. That little control. That little goblin thing. Then we're gonna swing left and do the harpies and progress raptor horns. I know, the gear choices, right? Yup. In a dress, dude. First I'm naked. Yo, I mean, that's pretty much my character's story, for those who've been watching, right? I was naked, butt naked, for about, 15 levels. And then we were wearing a green diaper, and now we are wearing a dress. This character's a little sus. Cross-dressing diaper fetishist. That might make a good good VOD title. What do you think? Damn, I feel like leveling a new character. Do it, man. The water's fine. Make it on Bloodsail. Try a hardcore one out, man. This isn't any speed leveling. Well, it's speed. I mean, I'm trying to go as fast as I can, right? But it's hardcore, so there's no death warps, and you're not gonna really be able to auto unstuck places and stuff. So we're trying to speed run as best as we can in a hardcore kind of setting, right, Frank? So we're not using auction house. It's solo self-found. How long will you be streaming this for? Probably another hour and 15 minutes. We'll go towards 2 a.m. It's past my bedtime, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. What is the inventory bag add-on? It's called Combuctor, C-O-M-B-U-C-T-O-R. Any thoughts on subtlety for hardcore as a rogue? I think it could be really good, Seamus. Honestly, I think people are sleeping on Ghostly Strike. I think that daggers are pretty sick, if you just go for the gouge backstab and stuff. But the thing is about subtlety rogue is that I feel like you kind of have to be a big brain rogue in order to make it happen, because if you're not a big brain rogue, this hat is kind of uncomfortable right now, bro. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna have serious hat
Cargos,
hair.
any thoughts on subtlety for HC on Rogue?
Sorry for the hat hair, but if you're not a big brain rogue and you are new to the rogue class, I would just recommend going combat swords, because it's already going to be rough enough as is getting used to the new mechanics on the rogue. If you were some seasoned rogue, just in the same way that if you're more of a seasoned hunter, you can start playing with other specs like survival and things like that, because you're going to know a little bit about the itemization and what weapon upgrades you're going to need. Because you're going to have to know where to upgrade daggers, know how to even use Ghostly Strike. How do you even use Ghostly Strike? I actually don't even know. What is the rotation? I have no idea. But I think it could work. And like Tactics Law, we got like a first round draft pick today, guys. If anybody knows who Tactics Law is, he's a young blood European dude. I think he's from Denmark, I think. I'm not sure, but he's a European dude, and he's a big brain speed leveler. He has some of the best times in the speed leveling community. He was in the chat earlier. He's a streamer as well, and he said he's down for hardcore. So we pretty much got the first round draft pick right there as part of the hardcore community now. He's in the Discord right now, and you can probably just ask him some questions. He has one of the best rogue guides for leveling too, so we can ask him about that. What was your motivation for taking the staff in front of the axe of Org? This has int and spirit on it. The axe, I think, had strength and stem, so int spirit's better. And the other aspect of the staff is that you're going to basically proceed continuing to use staves. You're going to use Staff of Orgrimmar into Crescent Staff and beyond, right? So we're already getting the staff's weapon skill up, and we're forward thinking about what are our future weapon upgrades going to be, right? They're going to be staves. What is the Twitch username? It's Tactics_Law. I'm fairly certain. If you type in Tactics Law Rogue, you'll be able to figure it out. What happened to the Rogue? How's it going, Lee Hart? The Rogue's still alive. I wanted to switch it up today. Get some hype going for the Horde side of things. Rogue's still alive and well, though. He's chilling. He's getting rested XP right now. Yeah, just mixing it up. Not dead yet, exactly. Yet. Okay, semiflange. Let's do semiflange. Semiflange, semiflange, semiflange. We all know Horde is more entertaining to play. They're both so good, man. They really are. The Barons is pretty comfy. I mean, you guys listening to this music right now, I don't know if it's coming across the same as it is for me, because it's pretty loud. I have my headset turned up. I hope the music is loud right now, because this music slaps. The ambience. I would fall asleep to this. I wish somebody else was streaming this so I could fall asleep to it. But the Alliance zones are comfy too. I enjoy the Alliance zones. Elwyn, you know, Westfall, Red Ridge, the creme de la creme. We've just been doing it a lot on a bunch of different characters, so it's good to switch it up. The Barons is comfy too. Stone Talon's really nice. I can't wait to get into Stone Talon. We should be going over there real soon, actually. At 17, we're a little bit over leveled because we did RFC early. Grinded a little bit too much. Music is nice. Sweet. Just doing the basics, man. Samaflange, Cheaki, peak classic WoW right here. The best. Just rewatch your own VOD. I hate hearing my voice. Anybody like that? If you hearing your own voice after the fact, it feels so cringe hearing your own voice. I have a bad habit too of speaking over people sometimes because I get too excited. Just some of my old VODs, oh my god, I cringe so hard. Sometimes I get too caffeinated, man. Too much Starbucks. Duratar and Baron's music? True. Brill? Nah, Brill, dude. I don't know about the Brill music. That's the one music it might be a hard pass on. What's worse, though? The Brill music or the Gnome music, guys? You have Tactics Rogue Guide? It is in the Rogue Discord. I know that. Let me throw the Rogue Discord in here for ya. Rogue, where are ya? Yeah, Rogue Classic. Here you go, Seamus. Rogue Discord right there, brother. It's in there. There's a bunch of good stuff in there. Shadow Panther has an amazing main hand weapon progression spreadsheet. There's some really good resources in there. Samiflange. We gotta crank the little nozzles. That's right. Volpera music? Oh god, I don't even want to know what that sounds like, bro. I don't even want to know. Okay, here's one little nozzle. Some guys spawn when I open the nozzles though, right? Yeah, these people spawn. Night Elf areas have good music. I love, oh yeah, what's that little, oh yeah, someone just put a Temple of Balloon music. I really do like that. Okay, I know the Night Elf music isn't my favorite overall, but Temple of Balloon music is really good, specifically. Yeah, I just linked the Rogue Discord. You want it on Twitch as well? Here you go. Rogue Discord right here for you. Where are the diapers? Rodriguez. We've ascended. No more diapers. Now we're now using a dress. Yes. We are now wearing a dress. And we're using a staff. We might as well be a mage or a warlock. What's up, Medella? Welcome back, man. Loots. Okay, one more little nozzle. Inventory crisis is real, boys. 1 silver. What's cheaper than 1 silver? Okay. Last nozzle over here. Oh, Everness? Yeah, I've seen a lot of Everness videos. He does a really good job, he or she. You pulling an all-nighter? No, I think I'm gonna stream for another hour. It's crazy though. Like, I know I keep saying this, right? But I'm streaming so late right now, way later than I normally stream. You know, 1 a.m. my time. And by some miracle, we still have over 900 people in here. I can't believe it. Thank you guys again for tuning in and supporting the channel, supporting me, keeping a roof over my head, let's be honest here. Keeping the dream alive. I've slept 7 hours to get up and you're still on. Impressive stamina. I just restarted the stream recently though, man. I took a break. I streamed 9 hours earlier though. Yeah. EU gang got your back? Yeah, it's got to be the EU gang, right? Up this late, all the NA is asleep. Yeah, everybody's from EU here, probably, huh? That's what's up, though. Big shout out to the EU. Seamus EST, goddamn. 4 a.m. over there, bro. Damn, dude. Do you work nights or something, Seamus? Oh, NA people on the night shift. That's true. Crix, you're on night shift too. That's why, huh? Yeah, that's what's up. It's kind of cozy streaming at night. I gotta say, man. I kind of feel more chill streaming during the nighttime. I kind of like it. Thing is, I usually have to get up early to take my wife to the train station because she has to commute into the city, and then I take my dogs, you know, out in the morning for their walks and stuff. So I usually have to sleep early. But every now and then, staying up late like this is sick. Enjoy it. I worked night shift most of last year, so my sleep schedule is scuffed. Oh, okay. Got the console key. What do I throw away, man? Everything seems so juicy. What do we throw away? Peace Bloom. No, we need to level up alchemy. What do we throw away? The struggle, the struggle. Strider meat? Nah, Strider meat's good. This. Okay. Someone said there's an add-on that shows you what your cheapest thing is. Make bandages? Yeah, that'll save some space. That's true. This is like a guild chat. True. It is. Yeah, I mean, I really like kicking it with you guys. Oh, wow. Pulled quite a few. Holy shit, we have 3 on us? Oh, man, this could be bad. Let's use a potion here. Should be fine. It's the first potion we've had to use in a long time. I got a little spooked right there. Alright, Samoflange down. Yeah, Samoflange down. So we're gonna swing left, do harpies. Whoa, whoa, why is it so zoomed in? What? Okay, never mind. Is Feral Druid any good in Classic? In what sense? You have to give me a little more specifics in that. When you say Feral Druid is good in Classic, what do you have? What are your goals? Like PvP, PvE? I would say right off the bat, Feral Druid is good as a generalization in Classic. You can main tank content as a bear. You can tank pretty much. You can pretty much tank all the bosses in the game, aside from a few that require like a shield wall type of mechanic. You know, druids have some limitations, right? But they also are very, very good in a raid because it makes a raid easier to gear up. You know, if warriors, some people would say warriors are better than druids in a lot of ways, right? But the challenge is gearing up a bunch of warriors at the same time. So if you have some druids, it helps you actually distribute that gear a lot more organically. You gear up a lot more organically in your raid. You know, on the DPS side of things, as a Feral Druid, people like Shadow, the famous legendary cat druid, have proven that if you're willing to work for it, you know, and farm up pummelers and get consumes and world buffs, that you can pump as a feral. Honestly, they do some very solid damage. I mean, what are some of the top Feral Druid parses right now in BWO on Molten Core? I think you're gonna see some that are like 700 DPS or something. They can seriously slap. You know, you go to Shadow, look him up on Twitch right now. You know, he has this famous BWL video from back in private servers where he was, I'm pretty sure he was top DPS in BWL, out DPSing warriors and stuff, and just kind of reinforces our point we made earlier that you can kind of make anything work in Classic if you're willing to go above and beyond. And then PvP. PvP, you don't really go a deep feral in PvP. You pretty much go a resto feral hybrid. Yeah, it's not Peace Server dead. I mean, Shadow is still slapping right now. You know, he's streaming, right? He's streaming and pumping it. And there's feral, like, remember, shout out to Swifty, right? Crix, and who else in our guild Invictus? Tinkle. You know, may they rest in peace. They kind of stopped playing, but they were pumping. So in PvP, you don't really go a deep feral, but you still go feral resto hybrid, kind of the flag carrier, spinning flags. You're not really used for like your offensive potential as a feral druid. Where's that secret vendor up here, guys? Anybody know what I'm talking about? We may not have hit him yet. There's a dude up here that's a secret vendor. There's a Chen's keg right next to him. What's up, Danish? 10 minutes before the workout. Welcome. Feral really shines AQ+. Yeah. Gordon Ramsay. Oh, yeah, I've seen that guy, Gordon Ramsay. He has some content. Yes, I saw some. He makes YouTube videos, right? Yeah, I saw him make like a... I saw one of his videos where he's an Ungoro creator explaining his take on Feral. I'm a Feral tank and it's very fun. Lots of versatility. Hell yeah, there you go. So we need to kill these raptors for raptor horns. Let me make sure. Yeah, raptor horns. We're gonna go to the secret vendor. Power shifting and crunching mages like Chew Toys. Yeah, druids do really well against mages, right? They just shift out of all their roots, outlast them. I was talking to North about this a while ago. When mages go up against druids, they have to opt for the most aggressive lines of play to try and kill the druids, because the druids will outlast them big time. Are you feeling better? I am. I may look a little bit tired right now because it's late. You know, I've been streaming a lot today, but I'm feeling way, way better. Like this morning, I woke up really, really rejuvenated. I got like a lot of sleep yesterday, and it looks like I dodged the coronavirus, boys. Frail DPS isn't bad. Yeah. Congrats on the ding. Appreciate it, man. What's up, Millie? How you doing, man? When will you play Iron Darker? I think I'll play him today. A little bit later today. Switch it up from the Hunter. I know the Hunter's growing on some of you guys, though, right? And we're leveling pretty quick on him. We're at 18 already. We just started this dude today, guys. He was level 1 today. Yeah, so we're gonna go down BM now on the tree. Here's the secret vendor I'm talking about. There's a Chen's keg next to this guy somewhere. Yeah, look at this. This guy is insane. Look, Chen's keg here and a secret vendor right in the middle of the freaking map up here. And I think he sells some good shit too. Look, fiery cloak, some weapons, heavy spiked mace. This thing is huge. This thing's big slapper for 14 on you know, like warriors and stuff. Ironwood Maul, another big slapper. Yeah. The bow sound. Oh yeah, the bow sound ASMR is huge, right? All right, let's vendor some stuff. This guy's a really clutch vendor. It's really nice to grind in areas where there is a clutch vendor, so that you can make some money, right? So let's make some bandages, sell the bandages. We gotta liquidate some of this cloth. This cloth is clogging up our inventory. Didn't you just start this tune today? Yeah, we did a little earlier. Obi-Wan Kenobi took a bit to make this message. If you like skip hop, AXA, Aussie, rap shredding the balloon hilltop hoods. Not sure what any of that means, man, but thank you very much for the 15, Obi-Wan.
Took a bit to make this message. If you like skip hop, AXA, Aussie, rap shredding the balloon hilltop hoods.
I appreciate the 15, man. That's a juicy donation right there. Is that your gaming room? Yeah, I love how people think it's a green screen. That to me, that's like the ultimate compliment. Yeah, this is my room, man. This is my little man cave, my little hideaway. This is where I, you know, duck away from the world at. Yeah, in my house. Hey, loved your UI and keybinds guide, but how do you set up get your arcane shot, concussive shot, serpent's sting, etc. on top of the target? Yeah, people really like that. That is a weak aura. Where's my little weak aura thingy? Huh, I don't see the weak aura thingy. It's a weak aura though. It's called debuffs. Debuffs on nameplates. You should do a video showing your man cave off. Yeah, I think if we ever get to like 100k subs or something like that, I'll do something like that. A lot of people have wanted to see it. It's not that great, but one of the cool things you might like is I have some arcade cabinets right over here on this side, and I have all the fighting games. So Street Fighter 2, you know, with all the additions on it. Also, Mortal Kombat, if anybody played that growing up. Also the Marvel Capcom fighting game. So when people come over, they you know, they like to play on those. Like Grace for Days was over here the other day, Crix. You know, last BlizzCon we were playing lots of Street Fighter, and you guys know the Street Fighter soundtrack is amazing. Sometimes I'll just turn on the arcade cabinet and just let it run because the music is good to have in the background. Rats to Mrs. Cargos for allowing that gaming room. Big True, right? She's been very supportive, man. Putting up with all my shenanigans. She's been very supportive. She's a good one. I lucked out. She came on stream today, man. I'm a god at Street Fighter 2. Yeah, I kind of suck at it, but I like playing it. I play the boxer. You know, the guy that has the long range punch. I forgot his name, but that's my favorite guy. Sell some of this stuff. Can we cook here too? Oh man, if we could cook here, that would be so clutch. Looking for a fire. That's probably not a fire.
Whoa! Whoa!
This is such a cozy little area, though. This clutch vendor, my man Vrang Wildgore.
Loktar.
Alright, I think that's all we can vendor.
With honor.
Let's go do the Harpy quest now. Nah, he doesn't live by me, Crix. He lives in Texas, but for BlizzCon he came up here, and you know, Chicken Basket, him, Colby Cheese, they all came up here, and we chilled here for a couple days. We played ping pong. We drafted Magic the Gathering. That was dope. That was Gray's first time playing Magic, I'm pretty sure. And we were drafting. He was getting into it. You know, we were playing the new set, and you know, just drinking beers, playing some ping pong, doing nerdy stuff. And then we drove down to BlizzCon in a big body whip, playing Smash the whole time. Trying to come down next month. Do it, man. If you ever find yourself up in the Bay, hit me up. I go down to LA quite a lot too. Need a vacation? Hell yeah. I literally play WoW and just have you in the background. Who's that? 370Z Lemus? What's up, dude? If we hit 1,000 people on the stream at freaking 1:15 a.m. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but that's insane. 330 people on Twitch, almost 600 in Twitch. I mean, half of the people are asleep, but that's still so sick, man. I honestly thought my channel was dying, guys, to be honest. I was losing subs every month. And, you know, it's not all about the subs, but a lot of people were losing subs. Somehow this shit is turning around. If you have to shotgun a PBR, oh no. Tame a Strider for some ASMR screeching. Tame a Strider. Tame Mazranachi. Hey Cargus, how are you? I'm doing really good, Seth. Good to see you back in here, man. Doing good. Streamed a lot today. You know, if we combine this stream with the last one, it'll be like 11 hours or something. Foot claps? I don't know if I'm that flexible, my guy. Jerome, I don't know how he does it. I think that guy does yoga or something. I don't think I could get my feet above my head. I really don't. I don't know if he has some dummy feet that he, you know, like some prosthetics or something, but I don't think I can get my feet that high up. Yeah, the rogue's still alive. Some of these talons. You live in LA, Divine? Late night degenerate grinding, man. Need a place to just chill. Big true. No, I appreciate you guys. Yazman, subscribe with the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it, man. How you doing, Yaz? That's a new name. A lot of new names in the night on the night crew tonight. A lot of new people, new faces. Oh shit, this druid's about to die. Thankfully, he's not a hardcore character. Jerome has me weak. Yeah, man, that guy goes hard. I don't know how he does it, honestly. Next level. He kind of came up out of nowhere from my perspective too. Like, you know, I feel like, you know, you get a sense of all the content creators in the game. You know, Classic WoW is not a huge game, so you feel like you know everybody who's streaming and making videos. And that dude just came out of the woodwork and has just been killing it. It's just the energy, the hype. Came on GMA the other week. That was cool. 4 a.m. here. My sleep schedule is fucked up, so I'm just not gonna sleep. Tough it out during the day and fall asleep. Oh yeah, sometimes you just need that reset. We've all been there, brother. Your sleep schedule is so scuffed that you just gotta man up and make it through the whole day and reset, right? Did you get the keg? We already got Chin's keg. We turned it in. So we're up on the next part right now. I just need the Thunder Lizard Horn, which you obtain this in the Southern Barrens. So we're looking pretty good on this. We already got all the lion tusks. We already got all the kidneys. Chen's part 2 is looking good. Chen's part 3 is kind of a yikes though, getting that done. Oftentimes I skip that, the Chen's part 3. Alright. Oh, big damage Raptor Strike. See that? Huge. Huge damage. Another one, AJ Mac 93. My man. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the channel, dude. Do you lift or not? Yeah, I go to the gym. It's not like back in the day. I used to be, you know, once upon a time I used to be into it. The powerlifting and trying to be a little beefcake. No longer. Iron Darker is not dead sick. We're just taking a little bit of a break from him, switching it up a little bit, trying to get some more people on the Horde side of things. We did RFC today, dude. That was sweet. First, our hardcore RFC. So we've done Dead Mines as well. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming right now, Soden. We're even streaming on Facebook and some other stuff too. Does Iron Darker lift? He looks like he lifts. I don't know, it's a fine line though, guys. I mean, the dwarves, they're either super jacked or they have dad bod. I'm not sure. Or maybe both. I'm pretty sure dwarves are jacked though, right? See those legs? Man. All the characters are jacked in WoW, actually. Except for Undead. Night Elves are yoked. Night Elves are like ball players. Humans are absolutely yoked as well. Gnomes... Alright, gnomes aren't yoked. Gnomes and Undead. Taurens are little beefcakes, obviously. Dwarves versus Orcs. They're both pretty sick. Dwarves have grown on me, though. The most out of all the races in Azeroth, I have to say. I get down with the dwarves now. I get down with Cosmodon. Let's use some Striders too. Get some spirit buff going. Gnomes must have a massive neck to hold up that head. It does feel like they have some pretty large noggins. What direction do you think they're going to take Classic? So, what do you guys think? Do you think they're going to announce TBC at BlizzCon this year? Let's start there. Ritual Cape of the Eagle, 1 int, 2 stam. Nah, mine's better. 1 int, 2 stam though? 2 stam, 1 int versus 2 agi? Nah, the strength is a little bit stronger for us because we're a survival hunter, right? That's one thing interesting to think about. Like, we're meleeing quite a lot, so strength is pretty good. Agi's good, obviously. Not this year. If I had to bet money, I think they're going to announce it this year. Like, that's not going to come out for another year or something, but I really do think they're going to announce it at BlizzCon this year. Last year I was at BlizzCon and they're making it seem like they're not opposed whatsoever to doing TBC. They just said they want to do it the right way. So if I had to bet money, I do think they're gonna announce it. Classic trilogy confirmed. Well, it's not like 100% confirmed, right? It's they didn't say anything officially about it, right? Doesn't agility also provide 1 AP per agility? It should be 2 AP per agility. And then strength. Strength doesn't provide AP for hunters, right? I should know this, but I don't think it does. There's no ranged AP from strength. You get a regular AP, but Agi is 2 AP. Big Raptor Strike, 130. Holy moly. 1 melee AP from strength. Yeah. There you go. There it is. Surely they will let us copy our characters to the BC realm. Yeah, I think that's what they were probably going to do. In the private server scene, they call it progressive legacy servers. So you would be able to take your level 60, and you wouldn't lose it on the original server. You'd be able to copy it over to the TBC server. You can clone him pretty much. So you could still play your character, your original one, in a classic environment, but you would have this separate server with a cloned version of your character. If I had to guess, I would imagine that's what they would do. Well, we actually did it, guys. We were actually over 1,000 people in the middle of the freaking night. I really can't believe it. This is this is a first. Like, I never stream at this time. Very, very rarely will I stream at 1:30 a.m. and we have over 1,000 people. It's pretty obscene. Not to keep talking about it, but it means a lot, guys. Thank you. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Congrats. I appreciate it. It's pretty cool. Night Owls, hell yeah. It's the EU, dude. It's the EU gang, I'm telling you. The EU folks in here. Yeah, that's I'm streaming on YouTube as well, in Dilal. So I'm doing some multi-streaming action right now. Alright, we need one more talent, then we'll bounce out of here. What's next after this? Let's see. I wish I had the energy to just stream till the morning. Why do we have to sleep, guys? Alright, Heartbeat Talons, and then... Okay, Coal Car
Time
Leaders.
to crack that PRB lol.
Oh no, shame, it's the $2 California dollars. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do it. It's PBR. Okay, we're gonna do Coal Car Leaders, kill Brock Kodoban. Okay. Yeah, which is actually good, because as we swing down from this area, we're gonna be right at the Forgotten Pools, and that's where he's at. Yeah, this is a pretty nice questing route. PRB is a PBR. Thanks for the 2, Seamus. Yeah, PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's an American beer. I don't think the European people have heard of it before, because it's an American beer, right? Crack one. Damn, dude. Your new audience is EU. I'll pour another cup of coffee. And a couple from Australia and New Zealand, that's what's up. Okay. The Barrens is so chill right now. I don't know if you can hear that kind of white noise. Let me go refill this cup of coffee real quick. 1,000 viewer hype, it'll take me just 20 seconds. As I'm AFK, listen to that kind of cricket white noise that they put into the game. Hopefully I don't die here. Be right back.
PBR time, baby. 1K viewer hype dono train.
Yo, got the Mr. Coffee pot right here. Freaking old percolator coffee machine. Another cup of Joe. Hell yeah. Oh, snap.
Dono train for the 1K.
Cricks, my man. With the 10. Thank you, bro. I think I missed another one, too. Giuseppe, PBR time, baby. Oh man, I don't know if I can do the PBR. I got a cup of coffee though. Because the thing is, the PBR, yeah, I drink the coffee black. I like it, you know, with cream or black or whatever. I just like coffee. Coffee is just amazing. It's one of the best things about being alive, right? Coffee and beer and all that stuff. I think if I drink a PBR, I'm gonna be Nicky Night in like 20 minutes. Beer kind of mellows me out and makes me sleep, right? If I drink up a coffee though, we keep it going. Yo, Illy, what's up, man? You love the cargos? That's a big coffee pot, dude? Hell yeah. Alright, let's finish up this Talon quest. We need one more. What is this root sample quest, though? Hold up, dude. Oh my god. Lopsided Karma with the 10 tier 1 subs. Cheese and crackers, man. Thank you very much, Mr. Karma. Take a second to appreciate this man keeping a roof over my head. He has gifted a total of 115 subs. That's a lot of subs, fam. That is a lot of subs. Thank you very much, Karma. I appreciate it, man. The continued support. There's a cup of Joe's on Lopsided, man. Did you get your carrion bird from Mulgore? Yeah, I did. I did. David with the 2. Keep the train alive. Appreciate it, man. Mr. Fields, my man. You'll love to see it. Middle of the night. Seamus with the... Yo, guys. Holy shit. Insane. Thank you, man. Seamus with the 20. God damn. Golly. Seamus donating every day. Keeping me company. Thanks, guys. I'm in a cave on my Nelf and almost died to a rare spawn in a random mob at level 8. Dono Train kept me alive. It was a posture check, Dono Train. Some very generous and kind donations, guys. Thank you very much. Keeping the dream alive. You'll love to see it. Just soloed Hogger as a level 11 paladin without breaking a sweat and killed Princess afterwards because fuck Princess. Taichi, back in the stream. Oh shit, look at this, what is this, man? What's happening? There's a female night elf hunter.
I am in a cave on my Nelf and almost died to a rare spawn and random mob at level 8. Dono Train kept me alive.
Seamus, thanks for the 20, man. I think... What does goal mean, guys? What is this? What's going on right now? Just love this book's content as well. It's so kind of you, Mr. Karma. 115 subs, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Your hunter looks like a warlock, right? I mean, he looks better than before. Before, he was wearing a diaper, dude. He was looking scuffed before. At least his cloak matches the robe now. It's not as bad as before. Before, he was wearing like a green Speedo. For real. But for real, bro, never get to catch the stream. Love the YouTube content. Followed and continue to since before Classic launch. Keep up the fantastic work. Respect the grind, my dude. I appreciate it, man. I mean, I'm just playing the best game ever and just hanging out with you guys. It's nice of you to say that, man. Quivera wants that sweet big goal. What does goal mean? Is there a translator? Tread softly near the female night elf. That's what I'm saying, man. This is Def Camp's nemesis right here. Def Camp hates female night elf hunters. This is the anti-dream for him. This is kill on sight right here. If Def Camp sees this, it's like the sweatiest class for him. The brown diaper time, right? Hey, man, we were naked before that. We were naked, then we graduated to the diaper, then the dress. Yeah, what I was gonna say about the Earth Root is, this is pretty cool, this herbalism quest. Oh yeah, get the Earth Root, good call. Herbalism quest is hype. Some free extra XP. There it is. Root sample. 8 silver, we get a leather tunic. Is that better than our dress? No, our dress is better. sometime in the future I'll have to level a tune with you on Bloodcell. Yeah, you know, that's the cool thing about this hardcore mode though, guys, because we can all play together. There's really nothing... There's no barriers to entry with, you know, doing the hardcore stuff. Anybody can just level level a hardcore character in their free time. There's really no time commitment needed, you know, minimum time commitment needed. So it's a good way to play with people from the stream and stuff. Why are you using a carrion bird instead of a cat? I like the stats on the carrion bird. It also, you're gonna be able to learn Screech, and Screech is really good. I like it better than cat, and also I just don't really like the looks of cats. Even when I'm playing Druid, I don't really like being in cat form. I'm more of a dog person IRL, you know. Not a big cat guy. Still need one of these talents, so okay. Have you ever been in the military? Yeah, I'm actually still in right now. What's up, Apex? Someone dinged. Did I ding? Or was it the pet? It was the pet. Alright, let's finish this quest up. Wouldn't boar be a good choice? Yeah, boars are pretty sick. I kind of fell in love with the boar recently when I was doing the twink stuff on the 19. Boars are really good. The thing about the boar is it is really high tempo. So in this, I mean, a boar would probably be better right now than this carrion bird, because the boar charges and will do high damage on that initial attack, but then it'll do low damage afterwards, right? But that's all you need, because I'm just carving stuff up right now so fast that, you know, what is this big pile of stats on the carrion bird really doing for us right now at this point in time? Not a whole lot, but it's good having the carrion bird, because once we do get up into 30s and we can go to 1000 Needle and Desolace, we can pick up the Screech, and we'll already have a pet with a high loyalty level. That's good to go. And it's good to have the carrion bird in case of emergency too. Do you think it's fine to use green items, not better quality, in classic Iron Man? So in Iron Man, I guess not. I'm on the same page that you should just wear white and grays. But in this mode is not Iron Man. This is hardcore, right? So we're able to use whatever we can get our hands on. Owl is the best pet. Owl is very similar to carrion bird. Did you ever make it to 60 on this mode? No, I have not. It's a pretty fresh mode. Hardcore's only been around for about I mean, Hardcore and Diablo's been around for forever, right? But I never heard about it in WoW until just a couple weeks ago. Or a week ago, really. Man, Cargo's just loving the Orc Hunter and his natural element and stuff. Yeah. I'm glad some people enjoy watching it, too. What's up, Shaders? How you doing, man? Picking up some of these herbs are... Our herbalism is lacking. Oh man, we can't even loot Briarthorn. You hate to see it. Our professions have been pretty weak on this character. It's probably the only bad thing about this run. Brandung. Guys, I've been talking about this guy. I've been mentioning this guy. Here he is. Brandung Media in the chat. A mod in the chat. this dude in the chat right now is hands down, no contest, S tier, best designer artist in the classic WoW space. He has designed the logos, the branding, the, you know, the banners for pretty much everybody. And he's working on the hardcore logo, like for the game mode. So it's pretty exciting. He's putting his powers, his superpowers to good use. Hooking us up. Very excited to be working with Big Brandung. If you guys are looking for, you know, if you're starting up your own streams, even if you don't have, like, you know, big ambitions for your stream or whatever, you're trying to do it for fun, it'd be pretty dope to get your own logo, right? That would just kind of like be of your character name, you know, just even if you don't want to be a streamer or whatever, just to have a logo for your own character name, right? That you can carry to other games and stuff, use as your avatar. I would hit that dude up, honestly. Working on it right now. That's what's up, man. I'm super excited that you're on board. Where can you see his portfolio? So I think it's brandungmedia.com, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, that dude has designed, like, you know, I'm pretty sure he designed S-Fan, Stay Safe, you know, Tips Out, my logo, just, you know, a ton of the classic people's logos are designed by him. He's an absolute monster. Yeah. Yo, watch the video on intermittent fasting you linked a while ago. Started fasting myself combined with the gym. Loving the results so far, man. But isn't Diet Coke you take some you sometimes take breaks to fast? It might. So that's the thing about artificial sweeteners. It may or may not trigger an insulin response. People don't know with certainty, it seems like. Some people say that some artificial sweeteners can trigger an insulin response, but they don't really tell you which ones they do. I've heard from people in the chat and from a few sources that aspartame does not trigger an insulin response. With that said, it's probably just not that black and white, though. There might be other things involved with hormones that get triggered, like... So it's probably just better to not drink diet soda, but I don't think it's going to break the bank, you know, drinking a little bit of diet soda here and there. Damn, hunter leveling fast? Yeah, the hunter leveling is fast for sure. It's fun. Okay, so we're going to pick up the quest for the Kodobane guy from here. Do Kodobane. Let's do that. What's up, Mark? Mark Bowyer. Can we get some merch with you love to see it on there? Maybe someday, man.
Loktar, Throng, Hull.
Maybe someday. Go live on YouTube, please. We're live on YouTube right now, my man. Don't struggle on. What's up, dude? Okay, did we get the Kodobane quest? Let's see. We did. So he's up here, right? Up in this little hut. Go kill him. And then what do we do after? Let's see. We turn it in, pick up Varog the Dervish, and then we go to Stone Talon. Oh yeah, dude, Stone Talon hype. Stone Talon hype. Bouge Knight with the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the channel, my man. Thank you very much for the support. How are you tonight, Mr. Knight? Yeah, I'm hyped for Stone Talon. While I was doing the Alliance zones for the past couple characters, I was weirdly missing Stone Talon in particular. Don't know why. There's something pretty comfy about Stone Talon.
Loving the content cargoes. Keep it coming, my brother.
That's a new name right there. Samuelito with the €5. Loving the content cargoes. Appreciate that, man. Samuelito. Not doing much, guys. Just playing the game. Playing the best game of all time. Thanks for the 5, brother. Alright. man. Oh man. Gotta delete more stuff. Does coffee break fast? No, it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it doesn't. If you have it with cream, there will be some sort of insulin response, right? Because it's carbohydrates in cream, sugar in cream. But you know, if putting a little bit of cream in your coffee helps you get through the day, like substantially, or makes you enjoy your coffee way more, you know, some of the people like Jason Funk say it's not a deal breaker. You're gonna burn through that. You're gonna burn through those calories and you'll resume being in a fasted state, so it's not, you know, the end of the world. What happened to the Rogue? Rogue's still alive. We're just taking a little bit of a break from the Rogue. Been leveling a lot of Alliance recently. Also want to get some more hype for the Horde side going for the hardcore stuff, so we just did Hunter today. It's been really chill though. Rogue is not dead. There it is. Cargoes is officially worldwide. We need a roll call. USA, Hampton, Virginia. Nice, man. Don't you ever sleep? I'm having so much fun hanging out with you guys on stream, leveling the Hunter. I should be asleep, but I'm hanging in there. I'll stream for another 15-20 minutes or so. Neezy hosting with 5 viewers. Thank you very much, man. Let me check out your channel. This is what happens when you stream at night. You meet a lot of new faces, new channels, new people. Neezy, I just hit you with the follow, bro. Thank you, man. Appears to be another... Oh, huh, you play some other games as well. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Easy, nice to meet you, dude. Hey, man, I really appreciate that. You can sleep after drinking coffee in 15 minutes? Yeah, so...
What do you need?
For those of you who drink a lot of coffee and caffeine, you can probably relate with this. It's probably not a good thing. But there's some diminishing returns with caffeine. And if you drink a ton of coffee, you'll get kind of a very momentary spike of energy, but then you kind of get sleepy afterwards, you know? I don't know, like when I was going to the gym a lot and taking a ton of pre-workout, you know, you having 2-3 scoops of pre-workout, you would get sleepy after having coffee and stuff too. Like it's a weird feeling. It's hard to describe. I don't know the science behind it, but you can, yeah, you kind of get sleepy. You get a little spike, then you want to pass out. Went to sleep with Cargos, woke up with Cargos. It's a chill day. What's up, Esteem? Thanks for the nice comment, man. Hunter seems to be a good class for Iron Man. Yeah. Hardcore Iron Man. Hunter's just a great class in vanilla. Giuseppe with the big brain answer right there. Yeah, I drink, how many cups of coffee do you guys drink per day, on average? I think for me on any given day, or just caffeinated drinks throughout the day. Don't count soda though. I mean, there's just like a trivial amount in soda, right? We're talking, you know, energy drink, pre-workout, coffee. I think I'm about 4. Yeah, I think I'll drink about 2 in the morning, and then later in the afternoon or evening I'll drink some more to kind of get through the day, right? About a pot? How much is in a pot? 1, maximum 2? Yeah, I mean, that's probably the responsible thing to do. 1 caffeine coffee max per day. Damn. You probably get some high impact though, since you only drink 1 per day. Drink that coffee, you know. 3, 4, yeah, I'm about 4, maybe 4 or 5 for me. Probably 4 though. 5 plus, that's what's up. Some hardcore coffee drinkers. Love coffee though, really do. Need a clutch vendor right about now. Yeah, I tried making coffee. I went through many phases. I know you coffee drinkers, some of you might be able to relate. You go through phases of making coffee. You know, you start in college drinking instant coffee. That's how it kind of was for me. You just have a little hot pot, little kettle, plug it into the wall, make some instant coffee, a little mix, little, you know, of that powdered creamer. And then for me, I got a Keurig machine as a gift from my mom, I think. She brought it over to our apartment, and I was with the K-Cups. So those are those little cup thing, you know, I don't know how to describe it, like a little pod thing you put in the machine. And it was on that for a while. But those were kind of expensive, and you know, it only makes 1 cup at a time. And the Keurig machine, the coffee's not really that hot also. You know, like it kind of comes out lukewarm at least. Not lukewarm, but it's not that hot, right? And you make 1 cup at a time, it takes a minute. So there were some problems with that. Then you have to keep buying those things, which are kind of expensive. And then I moved on to the French press. So French press was pretty good. The only problem with the French press though is that first of all, it takes a little bit of time to make a French press. And then the worst part about French press is what? The cleanup, right? The cleanup is, you have to clean it like right away, because if you let it sit, it just gets gross. So the threat of the cleanup of the French press would not be worth the trouble of making a coffee oftentimes, and I would just like find myself not making the coffee because I didn't feel like cleaning it after and doing all that. So the French press had limitations. It can be a little bit messy clean up. Right now, the meta of coffee for me is the good old-fashioned percolator. You know, the good old-fashioned, put that freaking little coffee filter in the top, fill it with the ground, you know, fill it with the coffee, and then make a big pot. It's honestly the best. And unless I'm missing something here, I really think it's the best way to make coffee, because you can make just a huge pot, right? And at least with mine, I got one of those Mr. Coffee machines. You know, nothing crazy, like Walmart, like 50 bucks. Turkish coffee? Yeah, I had Turkish coffee. It's really good. It's got the kind of muddy sediment at the bottom, right? The thing about just the good old-fashioned percolator coffee, though, is you feel like you have your own little personal 7-Eleven in your house. You know, go to 7-Eleven, go to the gas station, see the big pot of coffee there, right? Pour yourself something. Very homey, feels good, you know. And at least with my coffee machine, the percolator, it keeps it warm. It keeps it hot, dude. Mine keeps it super hot. So you can make a huge pot of coffee in the morning. Like, I make like 12 cups. And even if I don't drink the whole thing, the optionality of having that coffee available to myself as I sit in my man cave and play WoW all day, I think to myself, I have coffee out there. I can choose whether or not I want to go get some coffee right now. Sometimes I waste the coffee. Sometimes I drink the coffee. Really enjoy that user experience though. And I think I'm pretty set on the percolator. It's also, you know, pretty cheap. You just buy the regular coffee, make a big pot, and that's the thing. If people come over to your house, or you know, wifey wants a cup of coffee or whatever,